Thank you, President. On paper, trade and investment strategies of the European Union for the southern Mediterranean countries might look very good, but in practice the Arab revolutions have long since turned into Islamic revolutions, and often these are not really based on democracy. They're really simply an aspiration to greater welfare, and the Islamists have been promising this down to the smallest villages. Democratic values like human rights are not something familiar to the Muslim Brotherhood, and the Islamist parties have actually now occupied not only important key points, but they're also trying to exert pressure on the populace in these countries. And the people who are losing out are women, artisans, and particularly the Christians in the Arab world, which is extremely worrying. In Egypt, the Copts are under huge pressure. In Iraq, there's a great exodus of Christians, and in Syria, under Assad, there is violence against Christians. The EU assistance to these Arab states is something which ought to be based on protection of the Christian minorities. If there is not to be discrimination of Christians, then we are going to have to be hard line on this and say that protection of the Christians is a condition for assistance. We've also got to ensure that they limit illegal emigration, and we'll have to see whether these countries are actually ready to comply with the agreements we